Radio. Don't just listen to internet radio shows on business, sports, or politics. Chat about it.
So much media, so little time. Who keeps track of it all? That would be me. This is Bob Andelman, and this is a Mr. Media interview. You know, MrMedia.com, MRmedia.com. Stop by and see us. And the show is brought to you today on iPhones, Android, Palm, and BlackBerry by the Stitcher app for mobile devices. Mr. Media is also sponsored by thepartyauthority.us. Planning a wedding, mitzvah, or corporate event? For any and all occasions, call the Party Authority nationwide at 1-800-DIAL-DJs. That's 1-800-342-5357, where one call does it all. So where was I before the commercial? Oh yeah, Mr. Media is recorded live from the new media capital of the world and hometown of the world's #1 Chuck fan, my daughter Rachel, St. Petersburg, Florida. So, a week ago, I was concerned that this interview might be tinged in sadness. Was it possible that NBC's rollicking good fun spy rom-com, boy, that's a lot, huh? Chuck might not be back for a 4th season next fall. But then the clouds parted, the sun shone. Oh yeah, and NBC renewed Chuck, too. Now, there are a couple must-see TV shows for which our entire family enjoys gathering around in front of the television these days. There's Lost and Modern Family on ABC, Big Bang Theory on CBS, 30 Rock and The Office on NBC. But the one my daughter and I especially enjoy above all others is Chuck. If you've never seen Chuck, here's a quick preview of the May 24th 2-hour season finale.
A lot's happened on Chuck this season.
The guy that I killed is back from the dead.
And as everyone's secrets come out,
Chuck!
It all comes together in one
Alex!
mind-blowing
I'm your father.
2-hour season finale.
The flashes are getting worse. Where's my sister?
You have to choose. Who do you want to protect? Any planet bombs all over the store and it's gonna blow the whole place up.
You have one good flash left?
Save the best for last.
The season finale of Chuck, next Monday, 8/7 Central on NBC.
God, I love that show. You know, one of the perks of hosting this show is getting the opportunity to interview men and women whose work I enjoy. And I'm delighted to welcome back for a second show the man who puts the stir in the Chuck house band, Jeffster, the actor who brings Buy More sales associate Lester Patel to life, Vik Sahay. Vik, welcome back to Mr. Media.
Bob, thank you so much. It's very glad to be back.
Glad to have you. I know you're a little under the weather, so we
changed for you.
especially appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot's changed for you since we last spoke. Live and Skype and all this stuff. You've grown in your power.
I have. That's true. Yes. I'll just agree. I don't know what to say. Hey, congratulations on getting season 4. Very excited for you guys.
Thank you. I'm kind of over the moon about it. I feel like this, for some reason, this year, more than even last year, I was packing it in. I wasn't sure that we were going to be back. Maybe because, you know, after the enormous, incredible fan campaign that happened between 2 and 3, you know, our numbers didn't quadruple, and you know, it wouldn't have been unfathomable that NBC would have said, "All right, boys. All right, people. All right, guys. Let's pack it in." But
you know, another network I could believe might not have stuck with the show so long, but
right.
NBC, for all of its mistakes, you know, the Jay Leno show, for example, Southland, there have been times in its history, going back to Hill Street Blues, when it has just, someone there has stood up for a quality show and a good show, and there seems to be somebody up there who really likes you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the great things about what NBC does is they seem that you're right. They have a history of sticking with shows. I think that's sort of the lore, the tale, you know, of Seinfeld, isn't it? That I think their first few seasons were, I don't know about dismal, but not great, and they just believed in it, and by season, I don't know what it was, 4 or something, it struck fire. So yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead, Bob.
Well,
let's assume you go first.
Thank you, Vic. Hey, are there after next season, will there be enough episodes for Chuck to go into syndication?
I think we would need at least one more half season. I think that's how it works. Now, I don't know, but I think the number, is 100 episodes. But I've heard, actually, that depends on many factors which I don't understand at all. But I think that it wouldn't just be one more season. It would have to be at least a half-fifth season.
Okay.
I mean,
or maybe
an
an extended order for next season.
Right, exactly.